Haló, ismét itt vagyok. Nézzük Rezsőkét. Jó. Igen. Jó, legyen barna. Jó. Jó, ez maradhat. Jó, legyen.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Csak akkor Rajmikának köszönhetően Rezső. Liberty Wizard. Oké. Na, itt is vagyok.
Ah, it appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, megjött Johnny.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging
egyelőre nem
along.
tudok benyúlni, csak már hogy egy kicsit
After
hangos.
you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Ki? Gyanús alak. Venni kell a hangból.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes,
Bizony,
sir.
bizony.
I'm starting school as a fifth year.
Egy kicsit idős vagyok,
Extraordinary.
de no
It is
problemo.
indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor.
Hát,
Professor
nem
Fig
hiába
is
olyan
not only an
mentorom.
exceptional
Hülye vagy.
teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery, I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
Jó képű gyerek. Nagyon jól néz ki.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl,
Érdekes jel.
but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Majd én kinyitom.
Merlin's beard! How did you...
Wait! We do.
Jött egy sárkány.
Hang on!
Hát a csávóval sem beszélünk már többet. Megjelentek a tesztránok.
The key! Give me your hand!
Azért ne bizalmaskodjunk, hogy adjam oda a kezemet. Na, azért mindennek van határa.
Are you alright?
Hát, fogok rá.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Hát tudja, hogy nem vodka martini. Idd meg Johnny. Vagyis Rezsőke, na.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Szegény George, így van.
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Hát nem high grafikán,
An
de még
item
így is
enchanted
szép
to
a
bring
játék.
whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
Nézzünk
would.
körül.
But stay close.
Én mindig nem
We've no
tudom.
idea who created this port key.
Már megint azt akarja, hogy maradjak közel. Hát ez a csávó, ez kezd nagyon bizalmaskodni. Ja, mentor ide vagy oda. Azért mindennek van határa.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good.
Jogi professzor.
Let's see if we can
Megmozdulunk
find a
George-ot.
path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Azért
Ancient
korához
magic?
képest eléggé virtuóz
Yes,
az öreg.
a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your
Hogyan
wife
már az
searching
öreg?
for evidence of lost magic?
Mégsem.
Miriam wanted
Mégis
to
a
understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Jó van.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Azért hogy nyomja már a gyerek?
Ah, up there.
Ó, 47. Galeon vagy mi van itt? Ez már megérte ide jönni. Vagy erre jönni.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo!
Nem rossz az öreg. Jó tolja. Na, végre, akkor valahol meg tudom állítani. Audio pedig nem is... Jó, leveszem 51-re a zenét, sound effektet. Hát akkor legyen 60, mert baromira hangos. Dialógot, hát legyen 50-50. Oké.
Almost there!
Na, talán így jobb egy kicsivel. Na, még mindig baromira hangos. Azt a kurva élet. Mondjuk nem tudom, hogy a streamben milyen, de nekem ugye baromira hangos. Oj, hogy forgulásból, öcsém.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Jó.
Professor, This statue...
This may have been his home.
Professor.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Jó reggelt, vagy jó estét.
Hello?
Hello. Hello. A munka közben aludni. Ez csúnya dolog. Erről Badár is mesélhetne. Én igazából nem is aludtam, mert nem is szoktam.
It can't be. Just a moment.
Rezsőke akcióba.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Jó képű gyerek
Vault
ez a
number
rezsőke.
12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Una
Your
kulcs.
wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Ez
Stay
a
close.
rezsőke, ez mindig mosolyog. Mindenkit nyakon basztak.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Előre.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault
már a
number
filmben
12.
is tetszett
As we
ez a-
speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Jármű.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall
Ja, igen, a
before,
tolvajok
have you?
ellen.
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Mindjárt elhányom magam. Annyira forog ez a szar.
Vault number.
De barátságos ez a
Vault
csóka.
12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Gyanús.
Professor, The armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Banknak egy régi része, persze. Ami sötét varázslatokat bocsát ki,
Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Na nyisd ki!
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Azért valami neve lehetne a csókának. Nem csak, hogy Goblin Bunker. De mondjuk igaz, mi se kérdeztük meg, hogy vagy a fenébe hívják.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Sok szerencsét, anyám.
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes,
Revelio.
a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we?
Na tanítsd meg.
Ready your wand and focus.
Ős tehetség.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Hát ezt én
Move a bit
egyébként a
closer and try
varázslatos
again.
lófasz nélkül is megláttam, hogy a kurva életben van odakint egy láda. Na már mindegy.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way
Na
to...
azért ne
I
gyere
do,
közel.
Professor. That symbol has the same
Tartsuk
glow
meg a
as the one I saw on the
távolságot.
portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary
Revelio.
vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end I
Hogy
can't say.
fénylik a haja?
Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Na, tanítsd meg a lovaszt.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor. Revelio.
Revelio.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you
Rosszul
all
lett a gyerek.
right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection
Csak a
in the
srác
floor.
látja, úgy nézem.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Anyád. Majdnem elkapott a piros lófasz.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Kezdődik a csetepaté. Vannak vagy ketten.
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Hogy nyomja már az öreg csóka?
Expulso! Levioso! Deposo!
Protego! Stupid!
Descendo! Confringo! Protego! Levioso! Expulso! Deposo! Confringo!
Na, vagytok-e még?
Stay close!
Protego!
Ajaj, nem Protégót
Professor!
akartam.
Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Nem látok mást. Ojjaj, ott viszont van. Ojjaj, jó van,
That's where they're leading
visszajövök.
me. That glow again.
De csóró varázsló vagyok, úgyhogy...
Revelio. Lumos.
Úgyhogy kell a...
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Nehogy megint
Seems I have no
csatázni
choice.
kelljen, de
I'm gonna
szerintem
have to
tudni
fight my way
csatázni
out of
kell.
here. Protego! Stupid! 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 Lumos.
Ajaj, ajaj.
Protego! Stupid! 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 Protego! Stupid!
A franc, ezt elmértem.
Protego!
Vagytok-e még?
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Nem látok másik cumót, pedig tudja, hogy van.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Mi ez ilyen csóróhely, bassza meg? Ha akartam, ha nem, akkor is meg kellett csinálni. Hoppá, ez kijött.
Revelio.
Jó, akkor jöjjünk be. Oh, ott van egy láda. Csóró varázsló nem baszakszik. Mindenki Slowway-nak örül. Ó, ebben már 78 galeon volt, baszott.
Revelio.
Na nézzük. Ez ilyen mereng... Ja, ez az merengő.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know,
Én is ezt
but I
akartam
found
kérdezni.
this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder,
Nézzük már meg.
follow my lead.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps
Persze
too
van
well.
rakem.
I wonder if the path we've created
Biztos.
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Megint az Ancient
your
Magic.
ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Jó.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries.
Mindenkit
And
megbosszulok.
you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Nem
Who
mondod.
were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
Ez az a
I
baszógép, aki
was
az újságban
right.
volt.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Jó, jó szép a szemed. Arca csupa derű.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no patience for
Ez
traitors.
meghal.
Now,
Sanszos. Nem mozog.
where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Azoszt, igen. Hát a sötét varázslatra reagál.
I know a way out.
Na, ez érdekes volt.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
És nem is használt pálcát, hanem egy csuklóból nyomta.
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
Ugye jó képű a karakter.
We have a sorting ceremony to get
Tisztára,
to.
mint én. Na jó, ez vicces, vicc volt. Ó, Roxford Express. Azért faszántos volt ez a belépő, vagy ez a videó. Ezért adta a hangulatát a Harry Potteres Roxfordnak. Na, szerintem az a Mordekár. Az oroszlán azt tudja, hogy a Gryffindor.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Na, nézzük. Hova tesz a süveg? Én
Professor
tudom, hova
Weasley!
akarok kerülni.
We've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
A bit
we're
older
getting
than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed.
Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting.
Na, hova rak?
You've recently learned that you possess a rare
Jó, úgyis választható.
ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Mordekár. Oh. Hugrabug, Mordekár. Hollóhát. Vagy Gryffindor. Hát én a Gryffindorben szeretnék. Ugye, Pisti Hollóhát. De akkor így nem akarok. Mordekáros nem akarok lenni. Jó, legyen a Gryffindor.
Possess willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
Jó, legyen a
Possess
Gryffindor.
a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
Igen, legyen a Gryffindor. Gryffindor!
Better be Gryffindor!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last
Hurra jó
spring's
áll a
final,
gyereken a
this year's
köpeny.
Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's
Idén
not
nem
as though
lesz,
I've banned
Quidditch.
flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Az biztos, hogy nem úgy öltözik, mint Dumbledore.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm
Karót nyelt
Professor
csávó.
Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Na, menjünk.
It's most uncommon for a student to
Oh,
begin as a fifth
kövér
year.
dáma.
This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
Mi a
The
password?
password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
Domum.
You may enter.
Kösz.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Mekkora. És azt tudom, hogy nem akkora a map, hogy csak a kastély, hanem kurva nagy.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio.
A Lumos
Which
tudja,
way
hogy
is the
nem kell
common
ide.
room?
Az azt igen.
Must be
Revelio.
starting Hogwarts in the
That
Don't
girl
fall
thinks
off
she
this
can get
time,
away with
Nelly.
anything.
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had it.
Ja, oké, beszélgetni kell.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you,
Hello.
Cressida.
Én Rezső vagyok.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening.
Liberty
Made it
Rezső.
in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the
Azért már
results can be,
végigpörgetem az
shall we
összes
say,
kérdést, meg ezért hát ha
Once, I tried to
Azért
cast Depulso non-verbally on a
valami.
goblet in the Great Hall and
Depulso.
ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
I hope the professor catches her this time.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Na, nézzük az utolsó kölköt.
I would really like someone to try it. Sure you don't want to try it?
Ah, Weasley.
Brewed it myself.
Ma egy újabb Weasley.
Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Nagynénye.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Na, nyomjuk le
Seems
ezt
you
a
enjoy
kérdést,
brewing.
az jó.
Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, As I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Új Gryffindor, mondhatnád a nevét, hogy Rezső.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Rögtön könyvet adnak. Basz meg.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Jövök.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up!
Lesznek gyorsító pontok is. Már tetszik a dolog.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
Oda lent van valami.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Oké, jó. Oké, ezt hogy tudom előhozni? Ja nem, ez a varázslatok. Nem. Hogy? Ez az a könyv. Oké. Mi volt ez? Jó. Na nézzük. Gírt. Oké, és hogy tudok úgy, hogy látszódjon, ne látszódjon? Hát semmit nem ad, szóval... Nagyon nincs mit fölpattintani. Jó.
Clever, isn't it?
Revelio.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that. Inside
És hogyha
and
itt
outside of the
elmegyek, akkor az ott probléma lesz? Ja, igen. Bazd meg. Megjegyezni, visszafele lesz egy olyan szar. Cica.
Revelio.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Ez az, adjad a pénzt. Abból úgyis kevés van.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Emmel a mappa, és akkor álljunk. Oké. És akkor ide tudok. Azon belül meg... Jó van. Oké, oda, Central Hall, oké. És hogyha ott ráviszem, akkor oda tudok gyorsan túlozni, oké. De nem akartam oda gyors utazni. Bazd meg.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Revelio.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Okay.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
A faszom. Nem lehet szabadulni járkálni, mert mindig van egy hülye, akivel beszélni kell.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Levioso. Accio.
The map is enchanted to help you.
This will be incredibly helpful.
Now, sounds like you'll enjoy Mr. I shall reach out. For now,
Revelio.
Az meg ezt a magamhoz vonzós bánatot kell. Na, azért.
Revelio.
Valahogy láttam egy ládát. Ja, az oda bent van. Még kajakra láttam. Na mindegy.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421.
Bazd meg, ott is van egy ajtó.
Lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
És oda se tudok bemenni.
142.
Na mindegy.
Revelio.
Volt pedig egy olyan, ahova utazni lehet, gyors utazóban, na mindegy. Fölöttem van egy szinttel.
You can't imagine how
És olyan, hogy a faszba megyek föl. Hát nem mit? Ja, ott megyek. Ott megyek majd föl. Ez a mosdó. Jó van, adjad a pénzt.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him when he's left.
Hoppa.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here.
Ja, szerintem ez az, amivel magához vonza
There is an
a
open
dolgot.
seat here.
Thank you.
Köszi.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Hello.
So you are the new student.
Én meg Rezső.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Na tanítsd meg, hogy kell. Majdnem elkapott. Egyet kihívtam, vagy kihagytam. Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Akio. Tiltott rengeteg.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the... Very good! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning... That's it! Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go! Yes!
Accio!
Ha! 50 volt.
Splendid!
What's this?
Ki ne lökt?
That is how it's done.
Ajjaj, le fog esni! Nem!
Quite impressive. Let us see this.
Egy 30-as elég a győzelemhez.
Accio!
Így van.
That's it!
Rezső nyert.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Point a Gryffindorra.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Oh,
enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go!
There we go.
Accio!
Excellent control there.
Kösz!
Watch this.
Ez Az már majdnem átsúszott az 50-esbe.
Nicely done.
Nem. Azt ott fogom végighúzni.
Let us see this.
Kezd izgalmas lenni. Ha elindul visszafele, akkor húzom.
Accio!
Maradj! Bazd meg!
Happens to the best of us.
Bazd meg! Kicsit húzni kellett volna még.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Hagytam nyerni. Még a másik feladatot, a Levioso-t megtanulom.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Akkor mára be is fejezem.
Well done back there. You took me weeks to become. Took weeks for me.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did...
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I must admit.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
It's a... I remember the first... And then it just material...
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I think Professor Ronan wants... Until next.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction. Expect to hear from me.
Revelio.
Ja, de oda még nem bírok bemenni.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hello. You wanted to...
Hope you're...
I...
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a Boot or the Minister a Flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a Boot and he says it's a Flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Valamelyik csak nyitna. Ne azt izéljed már bazd meg, hanem hogy nyissad mikor oda megyek. Nem, na jó.
Revelio.
Véletlenül nyomtam rá, de mindegy. Na mindegy.
Revelio. Accio.
Hoppa.
Revelio.
Ja igen, ehhez kell majd ez a láthatatlanná tévő lófasz.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Na, tanuljuk meg a Levioso-t. Leviosa, nem Leviosa. Nem Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
Levioso!
It's good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy. Levioso! Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Stupid Protego. Complicates things.
I do enjoy life.
Levioso!
Even all my students were this adept. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Nesze neked. Így járok kirántani a pálcáját.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Azt hiszem ettől a csókától lehet majd megtanulni a sötét varázslatokat. Vagyis a tiltott varázslatokat.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
Revelio.
Class is dismissed.
De sok minden van itt, amit meg
You
kell
drilled
tanulni.
Sebastian. He's
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps...
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I helped.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me.
Excellent. Nuo, if you want to get the most out, whether it's joining a seat, you just have to be...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Perhaps somewhere on... Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. Till next time.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Na nézzük a könyvet. Ez már mit? Professor Weasley. Art Illusion Battery. Dueling Club, azt szerintem azt mondjuk, igen. Ja nem, ezt majd el fogom tudni adni? Na, az nagyon jó. E, 400 ilyen lófaszon van. Inventory. Hát abból nincs sajnos semmi. Hogy jönnek majd a questek. Jó, itt fogom akkor folytatni. Elképzelhető, hogy holnap. Köszönöm mindenkinek, aki itt volt, így vasárnap este. Holnapra kitartást mindenkinek, srácok. Közben jó magamnak is. Jó munkát, jó iskola, jó zsulit mindenkinek. Jó éjszakát. Holnap találkozunk. Sziasztok!